first reaction to the Pahalgam terrorist attack?
You know, it was an heinous crime, an outrageous attack that happened on April 22nd, and it was widely condemned, and the support of India was expressed by all, Russia included. President Putin responded immediately upon learning about the tragedy. And he wrote a special message, sent a special message to Prime Minister Modi, expressing our sympathies, but also stating that we expect that the culprits are identified, tracked, and punished. And that was something that India eventually did. We have always stated that there cannot be any double standards on terrorism, be it a trans-border one or of any other kind. And I've always stood by the side of each other on this. India last year also immediately expressed the support of Russia after the big terror attack on one of the shopping malls in Moscow. We coordinate with each other at the UN, and Russia has supported a draft convention that India proposed to combat terrorism, which needs to be adopted as soon as possible.
So what is your assessment of Operation Sindoor, India's response against terrorism, India's forces' courage, and the performance of S-400 and other Russian equipments?
Well, I believe this question would rather be, posed for the Indian military to respond. But from what we know, India has clearly stated the goals and undertook actions, having identified the targets, the terrorists. It promised to do, and as far as we know, during the operation, the S-400 system was used, and the BrahMos missiles were engaged, and judging by the reports available, the performance of these weapons was exemplary.
So it's a Make in India boost that advanced version of BrahMos missile may be manufactured in India, and India and Russia both are manufacturing it. Can you confirm this?
Yeah, well, the BrahMos missiles are manufactured in India. It is an Indian product, a product of a joint collaboration with Russia. We have a joint venture designing and producing these weapons, and we are very satisfied with the results of this collaboration. It has very promising prospects, and we wish to expand on that track, as on many other that we discuss that are in the pipeline or are being implemented already.
If PM Modi has emerged as the strongest world leader in the wake of Operation Sindoor, importance of Modi and Putin conversation, and amid India-Pakistan escalation?
I don't think there is anybody anywhere in the world that doubts the credentials of Prime Minister Modi. His strong leadership is steering the country to the global prominence, and both India and Russia stand for a multipolar world order without any global power or a group of countries dominating that order. Stand for equal international relationship, and this has been reinstated in the conversation President Putin and Prime Minister Modi had on May 5th. It was also the conversation also delved on our current engagement in various areas, and also on the context between the leaders, which we expect will happen this year. As you know, Prime Minister confirmed the invitation to President Putin to visit India this year. The invitation was accepted, and we are now in a discussion with the Indian side about the details.
So, as you told, sir, that President Putin is coming to India, can you elaborate more what will be the agenda and when we can expect President Putin to come to India? And Mr. Lavrov also coming in June, so setting up the agenda. So, what will be your main agenda?
The interaction between the foreign ministers is very intense. There will be visits of Russian officials to India. There are going to be high-level visits of Indian officials to Russia this year. And also the leaders will meet. The discussion will cover, the very extended agenda, as we have always done, because our relations are very diversified. Covering, be it politics or business relationship or cultural events, education, you name it, you take it, and it will be a very comprehensive agenda of the talks. The dates will be announced in due course by both sides as soon as we finalize the details.
So, can you tell us the prospects of Russia-Ukraine settlement, particularly a ceasefire?
The settlement of Ukraine conflict is very complicated. It has deep roots, very serious causes which need to be addressed. Ceasefire per se will not bring peace in Ukraine. Russia has several times proposed a ceasefire. We honored those ceasefires, short ceasefires we initiated. The Ukrainian side always violated. We are not at all sure that an extended ceasefire would succeed. But we are prepared to speak on ceasefire as a part of a broader settlement within the negotiations, which we have always proposed. And actually it was a good development that the Ukrainian side accepted our initiative, and you know, the recently resumed round of negotiations happened in Turkey. Almost after 3 years, it went well. We agreed on a large exchange of prisoners, which has been completed. Hopefully the next round will happen soon. And this is something that needs to be in focus. The negotiations on the end of this war, not only on ceasefire. Ceasefire can be an element of these negotiations, but ceasefire per se will not bring peace in Ukraine.
Can you tell us that India is willing to buy more S-400 regiments?
Our discussion on this particular topic, as on many other, is ongoing. It is a continuous one, but it would be incorrect for me and premature to speak about the results of this discussion at the moment.